Hi, I'm Matt.
Hey there, I'm Bianca.
And in this episode, we're back at Club Sapphire. It's Valentine's Day, and we're counting down to reopening.
So grab yourself a cocktail and come hang out with us.
Hey, look where we are.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to be here right now.
Oh, we are back at Club Sapphire.
We are.
Yeah, it's been a little while.
It has. It's been a minute.
Yeah. Or a year. Something like that. Yeah.
Just about.
The world had slowed down for a while, but it's starting to open up again.
It is.
So we figured this was an ideal time to start filming again and start talking about the club as we count down to reopening.
Yes. Get excited to count down and get back in our club.
That's right. That's right. So we've
I'm giddy. Can you tell? Like I can barely talk. I'm so excited.
Right, and as you see behind us, this is the new bar. You probably didn't see it right before they closed down because they were working on it right when everything shut down last March. So they've been working on it the past year, and there are changes and additions and all that to the club. But this bar right here is actually pretty damn amazing.
Yeah.
We're really excited to actually see people using it and
giving
us alcohol. So, but we're still a little bit of a ways away before that happens, and we're excited about it, and we wanted to just kind of say, hey, what's going on, and get everybody get everybody kind of back into the mood of, hey, lifestyle, consensual non-monogamy, what is it? What are we doing? What is the club? If you haven't been, we actually just had a conversation with the owners recently that they said there have been hundreds of new members over this last year, which is amazing. People just are so excited to kind of dip their toes in here if they haven't been, or they've seen these videos or other videos of the club, or they've heard from friends or whatever it might be, that this is kind of the place to be if you're in the Puget Sound area. And so people will be coming here. So
it's kind of funny how the life slows down because of everything going on, right? But partners talking, being at home so much, maybe that's people have been talking a lot about consensual non-monogamy and what that means to them, and then they look out to the internet and they find us and our club, and so it's a great thing.
Yes, and as you see from the words behind us that say Happy Valentine's Day, that's where we're at right now, and usually this place is pretty crowded on Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is one of the biggest lifestyle holidays of the year, which is actually kind of funny because you think of it as a love of a husband and wife, and they hang out and they do their little private thing together. And we were like that at once upon a time. But this just happens to be one of those places that we love to come because honestly, you're sharing your love with everybody else. However you go about doing that. Love, lust, whatever. So we just kind of wanted to talk about love and Valentine's Day and what it means to us and what it means to generally people in lifestyle, because people who are brand new or are vanilla people that don't know much about the lifestyle, they might think, well, obviously these couples don't even like each other because they want to go and have sex with other people. And would you say that's true?
I mean, I don't think that's true of us. And we know many couples who are very much in love and participates in consensual non-monogamy.
And not only that, actually, I feel that oftentimes you'll see couples that have been together 30, 40 years in lifestyle, which says that they love each other very much.
Or being in the lifestyle, especially when you first start out, can reignite passion. And then as you dip your toes in even further and continue on your journey of being in the lifestyle, not only does it reignite your passion, but you might find different avenues of your sexuality to explore. Things that you didn't know you were into, and now you're like, ooh, they were doing that over there. I want to try that now, so it's great as a couple to continue to explore new and different things to continue your close relationship.
So, well, if the club were open, what would you get me for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. You just kind of put me on the spot.
I did. Okay.
So I've always had like the thought in the back of my head of wanting to put together, I don't know what it would be called, like a harem, just like a gangbang for you, but it's a bunch of girls.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah, just like a whole bunch of women, like no limit, like just as many as you can take, and just like a match smorgasbord. And just like, that's something I've always wanted to do. I just don't know even how to set. I'm sure I can figure out how to set it up if I truly.
So we didn't plan that question.
No.
And the fact that she answered the way she does proves that she loves me. I mean, there is no question. That is like the greatest gift anybody could ever give anyone.
Well, you've had a threesome, and I'm sure you wouldn't mind another one.
Thank you. Yeah, you're probably right.
Having something like that, I think, is something that you would just be like, your mind would be blown.
A match smorgasbord.
Yes.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I'll have to figure that one out.
Well, then for Valentine's Day, then of course, then I would get you a gangbang.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That seems like the easy answer. I was gonna say diamonds.
Diamonds. Yeah,
I mean,
diamonds and a gangbang.
Okay, there we go.
Not necessarily in that order.
And I can wear the diamonds during the gangbang, and that's it.
Sure.
Yes. Okay.
That's kind of hot.
Right.
That's kind of okay. Yeah. No. See.
Yay.
See. Oh well, we have that. So we have that planned for next year.
Right.
Next year.
Okay.
And so
2022.
That's right. And if you're thinking, oh, what can I get my wife next year or husband or whatever it might be, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Take our answers. That's fine.
That's fine. It'll be an amazing Valentine's Day next year.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And of course, if you're thinking about something to get your spouse this year, you can of course renew your membership.
Oh, what a nice idea!
Yeah, because as we are getting closer to reopening, people are starting to think about the club again, and they're also starting to think of what's gonna happen and how big are the parties gonna be or how small are the parties gonna be. And at this point, we don't know.
Right.
At this point, it's still up in the air. It depends on what the state's doing. It depends on the vaccine, all that kind of stuff. So, but the plan, as far as I'm aware, is to get as big as we can, as soon as we can, whatever that means. But if they end up starting out with smaller parties, then you definitely want to be ready for that.
Oh, for sure.
So now is the time to look and see if your membership has lapsed or something like that, and renew it, just to be ready.
Right.
Just to be ready, because as soon as we know if there's a party or when there's a party, it'll be here. It'll be here, and
yes.
it'll be announced to the world. So that's something that's going to be. That's a good idea.
Something else you can do while you're sitting at home, waiting for everything to happen is, maybe reconnect with some old friends that you haven't talked to throughout this whole thing. Find them on Facebook or the different venues, or Club Sapphire has a page, and reconnect, chit chat with them, see what they've been up to, and make plans maybe for when the club opens. Hopefully you guys can go at the same time. And
sure. Yeah, you can actually go to the back end of clubsapphire.net and you can start talking to people now. If you're a member, you can just go in there and you can say, hey, either we're new or we haven't been in a while. We'd love to start talking to people. We'd love to connect with people beforehand so that when things do open up, that we can be raring to go, right, and we can meet up and we can actually meet you in person. And of course, you can chat beforehand. You can meet online.
Well, and especially if you're new, and some of you have not been to the club yet. So what a great opportunity to take the time to meet people and get to know them and have some sexy chit-chatting online. And then when you do get to the club, it'll be almost like a reunion. It'll ease your way into coming into the club. If you've never been to the club before, it can be a little overwhelming to come in. But if you're specifically meeting people for a date or a meetup or whatever, just here at the club, having the people to talk to when you get here makes it just that much easier to join in a party.
And of course, as you're reconnecting with your spouse, you can also reconnect with your rules.
Oh, what a great idea. Yeah.
Honestly, we haven't played with anybody in forever.
Right.
I kind of forgot how it works.
Yeah, we play with each other.
We play with each other. I remember tab A goes into slot B. I do remember that.
Okay, yes. You reminded me. Thank you.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
But with other people, it's been a little while.
Yes.
So, there's definitely... We want to obviously reconnect with other people. We also want to talk to each other about what our rules and what our expectations are.
Right, especially coming right out the gate after not having done this for a while. Emotions can run a little raw because it's like you haven't done this in so long that, feelings may have changed, or maybe you're just like, fuck it, I want to go over there. I've seen you for the last year, I'm going over here. But make sure that you're connecting with each other and talking to each other about what your expectations will be when the club opens up. Will you back away from certain things that you used to do if you've already been in the lifestyle for a while? For example, will you want to just come to the club and get a feel for things, maybe just play with each other, kind of back away from what your rules used to be? Or do you want to just start back where your rules were? Do you want to talk about adding new additions to the rules, you know, separate room or whatever. So having that conversation, always having that conversation brings the two of you closer together, because you're having this deep, meaningful conversation about your sex life and your love life and just all this kind of stuff. And it's sexy, and you'll probably end up having sex with each other. But then it prepares you for what might happen once things open up.
Sure.
Because the last thing you want is to re-enter the lifestyle and come to the club and then have all these feelings pop up because you didn't think ahead and didn't chat about your feelings beforehand or your expectations.
And it has been a while, so things do change. And, you know, we know a lot of couples that have, for the first time maybe ever, have been hanging around with each other 24 hours a day for a year. And, you know, their relationship has changed for the positive or negative, whatever it might be. It has changed, and they are going to have to either take baby steps back into the lifestyle or they're just raring to go and they're just going to fuck every single person that they can find, which is, yeah, that's me. So
that's always you.
Yeah. That's the plan. Do you have any expectations or changes that you think that you would have coming back in?
You know, I haven't thought about it a whole lot other than, you know, I'm so excited. I think I'm different than you, and you're usually both feet all the time, like go, 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 where I'm definitely a lot more timid. I have been more anxious and excited because we haven't been with anybody in so long to reconnect with people, and hoping that maybe I can find a little bit more of the self-confidence and that kind of stuff that, you know, you tend to, when you're not using it all the time, you don't you don't use it, you lose it, right? So, right. You know, finding that self-confidence again, and just getting dressed for doing this video, I was like, I can't wear my yoga pants. Like,
right? When was the last time you saw me in a dress shirt?
I know. Yeah. That was the thing. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see you all. Like, even me, I'm like, I mean, I got work clothes, I got yoga pants, and I got pole clothes. Like, and I'm like, I don't even know where, I mean, I know where all my sexy clothes are, but I don't even know what I have anymore. So, but when we were getting ready for this, it was kind of like that, oh, I miss that feeling of, you know, getting ready and putting my makeup on and thinking about what I'm going to wear and what I'm not going to wear and that kind of stuff. So it was really, no, I'm not wearing panties.
Good to know.
So it was really kind of fun and brought those feelings up. And I know, like, and I've said this before in videos, you know, putting on an outfit that makes you feel sexy or sensual or whatever your goals are for that evening definitely helps you to, it boosts your mood, it boosts your self-confidence and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I think we'll have to talk about what our expectations are once it gets closer. I know I am definitely the shy one in the relationship. And I don't know, but I keep trying to tell myself, like, talk myself into, like, just being a little bit more bold. And, you know, what's the worst that can happen if I come up to you and ask you to fuck me and you say no? Okay, that's fine. You have your reasons. So,
I don't know what those are. I can't imagine what those would be. But, okay.
I'm just saying.
You do you.
I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay.
Right.
And that's okay.
Nobody is.
No, exactly. Yeah. And trying to push that into my head a little bit more so that when I come back that hopefully I can feel a little less shy and anxious when I come back.
Okay, so before things open up, you're going to work on yourself a little bit as far as being a little bit more brave.
Yes.
All right, that's good. Now's the time for you to think to yourself, okay, what am I going to do? Personally, I gained like 20 pounds during this whole thing.
You did not gain 20 pounds.
Something like that. Well, no, I've been working on getting that, you know, getting back into shape and such because there had been so much time where I was just sitting at home not doing anything at all and not being able to go, you know, I always go to the gym. The gyms were closed and all that kind of stuff. So I've been getting back into that, getting back in shape, and
we've been eating better, eating healthier. I taught and took taught pole classes and took pole classes last week, 13 hours of activity. Okay. So I'm getting back to it as well.
Perfect. So what are you going to do to get ready for the club when it opens? Please comment below. We'd love to hear what you're thinking about, what you're going to do, what you haven't done this year that you're ready to do, also about what you want to do at the club when they reopen, because it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
So excited.
So in the meantime, right now, go to www.clubsapphire.net and check out the back end. Go log in and start talking to people and say hello. Introduce yourself if you haven't already. Post some pictures, dressed, naked. It doesn't matter. It's all good. I prefer naked.
You do.
And get ready for the club to reopen because we'll be here.
Right. Also, I want to make sure that you go ahead and smash that like button.
Did you really say smash that like button?
I did that just for you.
See, we've been dealing with our teenager at home.
I came up with it in my head and I started giggling and I'm like, I'm totally going to say that because it'll make you like, seriously?
Yeah, see, this is what happens for being at home for a year with your teenagers.
We watch too many YouTube
videos. Smash that like button and subscribe. No, just lightly click it. That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, if you're that excited, smash it.
Perfect. All right, well, it's exciting to get back into filming these. We're going to be doing these a couple of times a month as we get ready to go for the club to reopen.
100%.
And again, check out www.clubsapphire.net. My name's Matt.
I'm Bianca.
And we really appreciate you watching, and we'll be back soon. Thanks for watching.
And if you have any questions for us, feel free to leave them below, and we'll answer them for you.
Perfect. All right, thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.